guys, it's Sarah from Sarah's Graphic Design here. This is my very first video, so please bear with me. I know video is the craze right now, and if you're not doing video, you're falling behind. So I wasn't confident enough to do a Facebook Live, so I thought I'd record my first video. I'm doing this five steps to elevate your business branding ebook, and that's going to go up on my website soon. I'm rebranding at the moment, so my new website will be up and I'm going to launch this ebook. I specialize in branding for businesses, and I just wanted to do this first video talking about the very first thing that's so super important to do before branding your business. Either you're very new, you're starting a new business, you need some branding done, or you have a business and maybe your existing branding is a little bit stale. You want to keep up with the time, so you want to modernize it, refresh it a little bit. This also applies for you. I think it's really important to do this very first step before even thinking about your branding, your fonts, your colors, your imagery, what you want to look like out in the marketplace. I think so many people forget to do this very first step, and it's so important because it forms a basis of your marketing strategy, it forms your messaging, and then the branding process is so easy after that because it all just flows nicely after we've done this very first step. So the very first step when branding your business is to begin with your why. I know that can sound so cliche, all the marketing people, they ask you, what is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Not what are you doing? So for example, I'm a graphic designer, and not how you do it. I create beautiful standout branding for women. I work with men as well. Anyway, that's my what and how, and so many people start with the what and how first, and they don't start with the why. If you start a business without the why, you can reach a point where maybe you're a few years into your business, you're going through your growing pains, and you're just really lost, you don't know what to do, you're not having a great time, because business is hard, right? So your why will really, I think, push you through those hard periods in business. I actually just went to it was called the Global Leadership Summit on the weekend. All these speakers were talking to people in business mostly on how to be a great leader, but what they all came down to was really, finding out what you're passionate about. And your why can also be your unique selling point. That's another way to explain what your why is. So what makes you different from your competition? What makes you stand out? What is the thing that you do that's so awesome? So I'll give you an example. There's this organization called Who Gives a Crap. You may have heard of them. They sell toilet paper. But the reason why they're different from regular toilet paper that you buy off the shelf is they give 50% of their profits to areas in need. I think they build toilets in areas that are in need of that. So that's really awesome, and they're environmentally friendly and all that stuff as well. So I will literally pay more money to buy their toilet paper over the regular toilet paper because that's their why. They're giving back. I feel good about purchasing it. It's meaningful, and your why should add meaning to your business. It is at this Global Leadership Summit that I went to. One lady spoke about grit. They did all these tests, so psychologists did tests on people in the military and all these different people, and they found that the thing that got these people through to their end goal was their passion. So, if you're starting a new business because you want to make more money, or you're starting a business because you want more freedom, you don't want to work in the 9 to 5, there are good reasons, but when you're, maybe you have a 5-10 year money goal in your business, when you reach that, you're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. There's a reason why psychologists ask people, if money was no object, what would you be doing? This is what it means to sit down, find out what your why is, why you're doing it. People can see when you love what you do, you're passionate about it, and people like that, and people want to buy from you. If you just have a regular business because you don't want to work in the 9 to 5, or you want more money, I think starting with your why is much more meaningful, and it's going to get you through those really hard years of growing pains in your business. Your passion will get you through those hard years. I'm speaking from experience. my goals are to travel. I love traveling. My business gives me freedom. I can work online, but like I so love what I do. I love working with people on their branding. It's fun. It's awesome. It's totally my passion. I've always been passionate about art and design. So yeah, that's my first tip. Before you think about your branding and how you want to look in the marketplace, a lot of people think that's all branding is, looking good, and that is important because people take you more seriously if you have professional branding as opposed to maybe a DIY brand. You look like a legit company with professional branding. It's important. But I think the most important thing before all of that is finding out your why. I don't know how to tell you how to find out your why. Some people just know their why and they know what they love, they know what they're passionate about. I think we're all so used to routine, getting up, going to work, that we really get bogged down by this routine and the day-to-day stuff, and it really gets us distracted about what our why is, what our passions are, what we love. So it's a really good idea to just take a moment, maybe write down the things that light you up, the things that you love. This could really just work for people in their personal life if they're not even wanting to start a business. Just keep writing those things down that you love, and once you're crying because you love this thing that you've written down, that that is your why. That's what lights you up. So I think that's super important when you're starting a business. It needs to go deeper than all the other stuff. Of course, you want to make money, you want to pay the bills. Of course, that's so important. But just take this first step in finding out what your why is before you go through the branding phase, and it just forms the basis of your marketing plan. Once you've found out your why, you can plaster that on your website, you can put it on your business cards, on your flyers, and people will start recognizing your message. Once you find out your business messaging, you got to repeat that again and again. People don't buy from you the first time that they meet you or see you. They need to hear it again and again. If your why or your messaging sort of aligns to them and their values and their beliefs and what they like, then they're going to buy from you. So I hope that made a bit of sense. If it didn't, just reach out to me, email me, Facebook message me. If you have any questions about branding, my next video is going to be step 2 in creating a really strong brand and elevating your branding. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at my next video.